Hey YouTube, this is Justin, aka Demonic Sweaters, and today I'm here with a little product review of the, let me see if you can see that, the Zoom IQ7 microphone. And this is a iPhone microphone. It works with iOS, and it's got a Thunderbolt or Lightning connection there, rather. And this microphone basically comes in two versions. There's the IQ6 as well as the IQ7. I wanted the IQ7 because I wanted to be able to use this with video, and that's the test I'm going to perform here today for you, just so you can see how these things perform. And a lot of people do use these, for having a high quality mic for filming video on YouTube. And the reason is what you can do is, you notice here this actually turns. So the reason why I chose the IQ7 over the IQ6 actually has a regular stereo miking with two mics kind of pointed like this at each other, which gives you a stereo angle. This one has a mid-side miking technique, and if you don't know what that is, basically it means you have one microphone that is a figure 8 pickup pattern. And actually, to be honest, this isn't a true mid-side miking technique microphone, but if it were, it would only have one figure 8 microphone instead of two. But I'll just let that technicality slide because it still does what I want it to do. And the reason why you would want this one, if you're focusing mostly on video, is this one has the ability to pick up, basically the same direction as the camera is pointing, which you can see by just using the arrow on the actual mic itself. So if you're miking something, doing a video like this one, which I don't have it on there yet, but I'll show you here in a second, you can actually angle the mic towards you. If you use the IQ6, it won't do that. It's always going to be pointing away from the phone because it's going to be pointing the direction of the actual port itself. So with all that out of the way, I'm kind of running out of breath from talking there. Let's go ahead and give this a shot. First, I'll show you what it sounds like with just my voice. And then after that, the real reason why I bought this thing, what I really want to show you guys, is I'm going to basically set my, let's see if you can see here, my camera up. I'm going to use my wide angle lens, so you'll see here in a second. I have an Amir wide angle lens kit here. And actually I have a video about that you can check out below if you want. And what I'm going to do is switch it to the wide angle lens and then show the drums, and we'll see how drums record with this microphone. And compare the difference, basically without the Zoom mic and then one with the Zoom mic, so you can hear the difference. Okay, so first let's just do some talking. All right, so now I have the Zoom IQ7 plugged in, and the audio you're hearing recorded is actually coming through that mic. And one of the things I should have mentioned before that I wanted to was you actually have a analog dial on there for the recording level adjustment, which is really nice because that's one of the things you don't get with any built-in microphone on a cell phone. And also I wanted to mention the iPhone that I'm using in this test is the iPhone 5S. So it's a little bit of an older model, but it still works just fine. And this will work on any iPhone basically from the 5S up to the X. So you won't have any problems with compatibility. And so now that you heard that, let's go ahead and I'll put the wide angle lens on, and then I'm going to switch over to playing some drums, and we'll hear how that sounds. All right, so one of the things I forgot to mention before is it actually has three different settings on it as well, as far as stereo width. So you can do a 90-degree angle stereo width, 100-degree stereo angle width, and then one that is basically set up so where you can adjust the stereo width in the app that comes with the actual unit itself, which I haven't tried yet. However, what you just heard was the 120 width. I tried the 90 before that, but it was just a little bit more mono sounding. Not exactly mono, but just a little less stereo sounding than that, what you just heard. Now what I want to do is actually play without the mic so you can hear the difference. And you'll notice right away how much better that microphone sounds, especially for you know, something like a drum set, than the built-in mic on the phone. So here we go. As you can tell, it is far more blown out sounding, a little bit distorted. Some of you might think that actually sounds kind of cool, but it's not really a professional sound. So if you're looking for more of a professional sound for your iPhone, the Zoom IQ7 is definitely the way to go, especially if you're doing video. If you're just recording audio, then you might want to look at the Zoom IQ6. But to me, I would just go with the IQ7 either way, because why not have the option to do video if you want? The IQ6 will work with video as well, but like I said, it's not going to be pointing in the direction of the camera. So you'll definitely want the IQ7 to point the direction of the camera if you're doing video. So anyway, that was my review of the IQ7. I think it's a really great little microphone. They're about $100. And if you're interested in one for yourself, the link is posted down below. And thanks for watching and have a great day, everybody.